Hi everyone, Alexis here. So today I'm going to tell you about how you can tell your own story, or you can have your child tell their own story using some things that you can find around the house. Today I made story stones using these little pieces of wood. So in the past I've made story stones that all relate to a specific story, like the Three Little Pigs or Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But today I made just sort of a variety of different ones so that you or your child, depending on their age, can tell your own story and use your imagination and get your creative juices flowing. So these are the ones that I made. I just made a few different ones just based on the amount of little chunks of wood that I had. So I just went on Google and got some clip art. You could also paint them, you could draw them, and you don't have to have stones or wood. You could just do cardboard, you could just cut them out the paper. So I made a couple different places, a variety of people. You could choose people that look like the people in your household. You could choose people that don't look like the people in your household. I chose a couple little hero kind of characters, and as well as a couple animals. So we'll see what we can do with these. So I'm gonna put all my little story stones, into a bag. You could use a container or whatever you have. And then shake them up. And then you can have your child pick out maybe 4 or 5 just randomly. So here are the story pieces that I pulled out of the bag, and we're gonna try to make a story with that. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Alexis, and she lived in a house. And one day, Alexis wanted to go for a walk. So she left her house and went walking. And she came across a forest. She was really curious about the forest. She wondered what kind of bugs lived in there and if there would be lots of trees with nice leaves. And she also wondered if there were any animals in there. So she went ahead and walked into the forest. She saw all kinds of flowers and all kinds of bugs, and she came across a cave. And can you guess what was inside of the cave? A bear, a grizzly bear. And Alexis got scared. She got scared of the grizzly bear. And the grizzly bear woke up. And Alexis didn't know what to do. So she slowly started to back out of the cave, and the grizzly bear growled, "Grrr." So she started to back out of the cave a little bit faster, and the grizzly bear growled again, "Grrr." But all of a sudden, there was a big poof in the cave, and a magical wizard appeared. And he waved his wand and put a sleeping spell on the bear. So he went back to sleep. So Alexis could run out of the cave and run out of the forest very quickly and get back to her house where she was safe with her mom and dad. So that's just one example of a story that I came up with off the top of my head, and you can do the same, or you can open it up to your child to tell the story. So maybe they would start with the bear in the forest, or maybe the bear lives in the house. There's no right or wrong story. It's just a really fun way to practice their literacy skills or vocabulary, maybe even their memory. They might even, given those stones, they might even remember a story about maybe Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can do all kinds of different characters. You don't have to do like generic things like that. You could choose characters from TV or whatever books that your children like. So I hope you have fun with this, and maybe show us in the comments if you make some, or tell us some of the stories that your children come up with, because I'm sure we can all appreciate stories told by children. So have a nice day. Hope to see you soon.